Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's me Blessing, and in today's tutorial we are going to teaching three method of a modesty panel stroke or a back cover of cup set. And if you are new in this channel, you are highly welcome. Please feel free to hit on the subscribe button down below and turn on the notification bell if you don't want to miss any of my video. And if you want to know how I made this three method and how I cover up the back panel of our cup set, so why not stay tuned to the end and watch to the end as well. And if you find this video helpful, feel free to give it a thumbs up, share, like and subscribe, and like so that other people will benefit from it as well. So let's go into the business of today, guys. So guys, with me here I have my back pattern draft already, and the material I'm going to work with. And you can see, you notice that the back part I did not add zip to it because I find that is not necessary, so I ignored that. So I just draft my basic pattern like so, and I went ahead to put my dart measurement there. So what I will do here is that I will come in by 2 inches. Like I will deduct 2 inches from the setter back, just the way you see me doing, because it's an open back and a lacing back as well. So we need a space for the loop to come across. I don't know if you understand me. So I will come in by 2 inches. After that, I will go ahead to rule the line up. Then after, I will cut it out. So guys, after cutting, I will place my pattern paper on it like this, and I will trim out what I have on the pattern paper on my main fabric. Then I will do the same thing to the main lining, okay, the lining that I will use to cover it up. So guys, the next thing I will do here is that I will just place the fabric like so, just what you see me doing. You remember we deducted 2 inches. When we deducted the 2 inches, the fabric is on fold. So when you plus that 2 inches times 2, or let me say you times that 2, you multiply that 2 times 2, it's going to give you 4. And we look for the 4 like so, and this is the wideness that it will give us at the back part. You can see that. So we are going to take it like so and to use it to cut our, so guys, we will use it to cut our modesty panel, okay. So now I will take this aside first and take the lining aside as also. Then I'll bring out the modesty panel, just this. Then you remember the space that we have is 4 inches altogether. So I will mark my 4 inches from the center like so, and I will mark my 4 inches, and I will add another 4 inches to it so that it can have a space to cover it. It will have enough space to cover the back properly. So guys, so I will now, the next thing I will do here is that I will mark what I have there. Then I will deduct half an inch on the upper side and half an inch on the down part, because there after because I will use a lining to stitch that part, because we don't want the stitching to come across the modestic panel. So that is why I come down by half an inch, so that by the time I will use my lining to turn it up, it will affect the modestic panel. I don't know if you understand me. So guys, just look at what I'm doing and just do what I did here. I don't know if you understand me. Okay, I said I'll come down by half an inch on the upper side, and for the down part I will come down by half an inch also. So guys, so I will now measure what I have when I deducted those half an inch. So I will use it to cut the modestic panel. Then I will add half an inch to this modestic panel for me to turn it also. You know, we will sew it now. So I will add the stitching allowance too, which is half an inch. Okay, so guys, then after marking I will cut out the excess that I have. So guys, after cutting we have something like this, and this is our modestic panel. Okay, so the next thing I will do here is that I will take, so I will bring out my fabric and line it just the way you see me doing now. Then for here I cut 2 inches, but I noticed that the 2 inches is too wide for me, and if you want to do yours, please do 1.5 inches for a um smaller trip. Abi, how will I put it, the rope. Okay, because this one I did is very wide. Okay, so guys, after that I will now, I've sewed it and I've sewed my modestic panel as well. So guys, after that I will measure 3 inches on fold, 1.5 inches on fold. By the time you open it up, it will be 3 inches. Okay, so I will use this because after doing, you will use half an inch to sew it down, and the remaining 1 inch you will use it to lace your rope. Okay, so guys, that is that, and I will use that very one to cut the rest ones. So guys, after cutting I will bring out my fabric like so. Then I will now use the strip that I cut earlier. I will first of all come down by half an inch, because I will use a line to join that part. Then I will bring out my strip like so and place it like so, open it up and sew it down. I don't know if you understand me. I will just open it up like so and sew it down, so that there can be a space in between these two parts that I fold, so that your your rope can pass through easily. Okay, I don't know if you understand me. We open it up, then you do it as if there will be a rope there. So guys, after doing this is what I have. I went ahead to stitch it down, and this is what I have, you can see. So guys, the next thing I'm going to do here is that I will take my lining and put it to the right side. You know, lining, you can turn it anyhow you want to turn it, but just make sure it align to the main fabric, and you put it properly like so. Then you run the stitch for the side, for the center back like so. So guys, after running we have something like this, and I will go ahead to lace it up. So guys, after joining, you can see how neat it is. You can see the side, you can see where the rope are, you can see the side. I ironed it very well as well. And the next thing I'm going to do here is that I will bring out the modestic panel and put it down in between these two pieces, as you can see. Then I will just put it like so. Then I will use a rope to, but although my rope is not that long, but we are just doing a tutorial here. It's just an illustration, but when you are making yours, do your own long. So this is how it comes out after I lace it up, and you can see how beautiful it is, right? So guys, this is the second method I'm about to show us. The first thing that I will do here is I will first of all take one part of the back and loose it up like so. Then for the modestic panel, I will lose one part also because I stitch the the four parts area, the four parts. I don't know if you understand me. So I will go ahead to lose one part so that I can fix it to the one part of the back panel. I don't know if you understand me. So guys, after losing, I will have something like this, as you can see. So after that, I will now arrange it properly so that they can be equal. Okay, so guys, after that, the first thing I will do here, that I will bring out the part that I want to put the modestic panel. Then I will first of all put those strip inside, those strip that the rope that will accommodate the rope. So I'll first of all put it inside like so. Then I will put the modestic panel on top of it like so. Then I will use the lining to cover it up. I don't know if you get me. Okay, I will take it to my sewing machine now and run a stitch with half an inch there. I will use half an inch to run a stitch. So guys, I've done that and this is how it looks like, and I ironed it very well. So you can see the strip there where the rope will pass through, and I will open the modestic panel like so and bring out the other part of the back. Then I will make sure the two parts correspond with that 4 inches wide that we marked earlier. Then I will use a rope to lace it, okay. So that is for the second part, or for the second model. So let's go for the third part, and this I'll bring out the pattern paper again. Then for the dart area, I will use this scissors to trim out, as in I will cut it out like so, just the way you see me doing. I will cut it like so, into two like so. So it will not be two, right? Then I will use my lining. I will use it to cut out my lining. So for the side where I slit, I will add half an inch to it so that that will serve as sewing allowance for the both sides, so that after stitching I won't find any side short. Okay, I don't know if you understand me. Just add half an inch on the side like so. So guys, after cutting, we have something like this, and I will go ahead to remove my pin. Then I will tell us what next to do. So guys, you can see the lining now, and I will take the modesty panel. First of all, I will bring out the side I will put the modesty panel. Then I will take the modesty panel and place it in between this lining, as in the modesty panel will be in between the two lining. Okay, I don't know if you understand me. I'll first of all place the lining, then I will place the modesty panel, and I will place the other short or smaller lining on top of the modesty panel like so. Then I will use half an inch to run it down. So guys, I've done that, as you can see, and this is how it looks like. You can see the modesty panel in between these two. Then and I went ahead to touch stitch as well, so that it can stay properly. Okay, so this is how the inside looks like. Okay, you see the modesty panel is in between. Then the next thing I'm going to do here is that I will take the modesty panel stroke the lining. Then I will first of all fold the modesty panel so that I will not run a stitch on it. So I will now just lining it just the way we usually do it. You understand now? I would still put those strip inside as usual, and I will run a stitch there, and run a stitch on the side as well, and run a stitch on the neckline as well. Okay, so guys, after stitching, this is what we have. So you can still go ahead to put your eyelet if you want to put your eyelet. Then you create a bony space to it as well, and you can insert your eyelet. If you don't want to use this strip, you can still insert your eyelet as the way I'm just this way, and put your bony to it. You can see the other side, how neat it is, right? You can see the side is very well okay and beautiful. So guys, we go ahead to spread these bordings like this, and bring out the other parts and lace it up. Okay, so if you find this helpful, please give us a thumbs up. Please do feel free to subscribe, like and share this video, turn on the notification bell if you want to see more of my video. All right guys, thank you for watching. I really appreciate your time. All right guys, thanks, bye, see you in my next video.